Hey, Luciano here from Verona, Italy. Today I'd like to talk about how to become a better version of yourself. Let me give you some context about why. I was working as a management consultant and trainer, traveling a lot. During COVID, my activity stopped. It was impossible to visit clients. So I decided to produce an online course based on video. Never done video before, and so for that reason, I also started a YouTube channel that the idea was to make practice in doing video. And okay, that was okay. And it took a lot of effort, and finally I realized that this course online included something like 40 short videos. It was a lot of effort. At the beginning, I have maybe 10 people enrolling a month. Last month, I had 1,500. And so I decided I need to develop another course. But because I've never done any video for years, I resorted again to produce some video to put on YouTube channel. A few days ago, I produced a new video. Well, the video, my opinion, was not too bad. Almost nobody watched it, obviously. But I said, what can I do for improve? I realized that all the methods that I used and proposed and worked on with my clients, I could just use to improve myself, to improve my competencies. So I decided to use this improvement cycle, the PDSA, plan, do, study, act. To explain the method, I will use the example of my competence of producing video, but I could use another example like my poor Swedish language competence. Let's start with the first step that is called plan. During plan, you focus on the area of improvement. So I watched the previous video. For example, I noticed that I was not always looking straight into the objective. That was disturbing for the person watching. Another issue was that my tone of voice and pace was a bit boring. Another one had to do with a boring background. And the last one was that it was not very spontaneous. So once I identified the area of improvement, the next step was to plan for the action. And what I decided to do, I think that I just need to remind myself to watch towards the lines. And also another thing that is linked is that I was trying to read some notes to remind me. If I don't use the note, I can focus more on the lines. And the other, for sure, I'm more spontaneous. And this is also linked with the changing tone of voice and pace, because if I'm talking about something that it's something that I know very well, this kind of topic about quality improvement, I could talk for days because it is something I've done with my clients for years, so no problem. And regarding the boring background, as you can see, I decided to go outside, and so you can see something about the beautiful landscape near my house. I walked here, so that was the plan. Then, after plan, there is do. Do is about putting in practice the action that you planned for. Is what I'm doing now, exactly. Do is now. I'm recording this video, And it's also some work that I have to do when I do the editing of the video. For example, for sure you have to cut. After that, there is study. Deming liked very much the study step. Study means look at what you have produced, the result of your work, and see what's working, what is not working, identify if, analyze, see if really the product is better. The work of Deming was on how to improve the quality of products, iteration after iteration. In my case, how is this video? Is it better? What is working? What is not working? What could improve next time? That is the study part. And then there is act. Acting means that after I've studied the result, I see what are the areas where I still need to improve. I need to improve in the next step, in the next iteration of the cycle, because now I can move to the next iteration. I will produce a third video, and this video I will start by planning some action that could fix what I've identified. This cycle of quality improvement is what allow you, for example, I'm recording this with an iPhone, any iteration, any new version of the iPhone year after year became better. At the beginning, first iteration, we are focusing, for example, on the quality of the calls, because as a telephone was not really great. Once the phone started to work as a phone, they could work on, for example, the quality of picture for photographs and for videos. Ability to work with the internet and new apps and so on. Every iteration, the product became better. And this you can apply also to your competence. So, is the competence about producing video? Is your competence in a new language? Is your competence in running? Is your competence in drawing? Everything. So I hope, first of all, of having improved the quality of this video compared to the previous one. By the way, if you want to help, you can watch the previous one and see if there is really an improvement or not. And I also hope that you find this approach, this method, plan, do, study, act method useful, and that you will try to apply this to some of your competencies that you want to improve. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you next video. Ciao.